Let's talk about some really amazing benefits using MCT oil. First of all, what is MCT oil? It's medium chain triglycerides. It's a unique oil that will not just turn into ketones very rapidly and give you energy, but it has the ability to bypass certain digestive processes as compared to other fats. So in other words, you don't need bile from the gallbladder to help you digest MCT oil. It just goes straight in so you can use it. So it has the ability of spiking ketones. Now, a couple drawbacks to MCT oil. When you first start consuming it, it could give you some digestive troubles or pain in your abdomen. So you always want to consume small amounts, maybe a half of a teaspoon at first, and then slowly go up to a teaspoon or maybe a tablespoon. The other challenge is that it may have a laxative effect on you, but for most people, it's a very mild thing. Despite all the positive things, when you consume MCT oil, your body is going to turn that into ketones, not necessarily your own body fat. So it may slow down your weight loss. But it's a really good thing to start out with to allow you to do intermittent fasting, especially in the morning. So when you put it in your coffee, for example, you'll be able to go a lot longer without having to eat. So it's very satisfying. And the last negative thing about it is that it's a refined product. It doesn't have a lot of nutrients. So it basically is used for fuel. So in addition to MCT oil, you want to eat healthy too. You don't want to just consume MCT oil to get you in ketosis without, considering all the nutrients that you need. All right, that being said, what are the benefits? Well, first of all, you're going to have a better brain function, especially if your brain is damaged and you're having Alzheimer's or epilepsy or Parkinson's. The ketones generated from MCT oil will penetrate the brain and you'll have better cognition, memory, focus, concentration. Okay, number 2, increase energy. So you're going to have more energy, especially in the head. All right, so that's a good benefit. Number 3, better lipid profile. Because MCT oil has no carbohydrates, despite it being a fat, you're going to find it doesn't increase insulin, and your cholesterol is going to look better, the LDL is going to look better, the HDL is going to look better. Now, number 4, lowered blood sugar. So this is really good to help stabilize someone if they're a pre-diabetic or diabetes or they have insulin resistance. So it's going to help your blood sugars. Why? Because the body's going to be running on ketones, not blood sugar. So it takes the stress off the pancreas. All right, number 5, reduced hunger. This is a huge benefit. Your hunger is going to go away, and it's going to make doing this program a lot easier. So I always recommend it, especially in the beginning, just to increase the time between meals so you can fast longer. Number 6, decreased lactate that's generated after exercise. So if you're an athlete and you need endurance, what will short circuit that is the amount of lactic acid and lactate that is produced. And that's going to cause a problem with cramping in the muscle. So if you can run more on ketones from MCT oil, you'll be able to decrease this and have more endurance. So your performance will be much better. Number 7, decrease epileptic episodes. So if you have epilepsy and you're getting these seizures, ketones will bypass the part of the brain that's damaged, and you will reduce these episodes. All right, number 8, improved cardiovascular function. If you have congestive heart failure, angina, atrial fibrillation, any problem with the heart, especially the heart muscle itself, ketones from MCT oil will bypass the damaged heart cells and feed the heart ketones directly, and your heart will be very, very happy and it'll function better. All right, number 9, it decreases the symptoms of autism because there's usually some damaged part of the brain that is causing this problem. And so by adding ketones, like I said with this point right here, if you have Alzheimer's or Parkinson's or autism, taking ketones will be very beneficial to help reduce the symptoms. All right, 10, MCT oil has antimicrobial properties. So if you have candida or some viruses or fungus, this would be the thing to do. Now, as a side note, when you consume coconut oil, it has lauric acid, which is really good for the immune system. So if you had a microbial problem, you might want to do just straight coconut oil because it has some benefits from something called lauric acid, and it has additional medium chain triglycerides that would benefit you. All right, number 11, MCT oil has anti-inflammatory properties, so it's going to help reduce inflammation. Ketones are anti-inflammatory. Ketones they act as an antioxidant, so it's going to help you. And that's the next one. It gives you antioxidant properties, which is going to counter the free radical damage. 13, it's going to increase the mood. So not only are you going to improve the cognitive function, but your overall mood will go up because your brain is happier. 14, increase the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. Fat-soluble vitamins get absorbed with other oils and fats that you consume. So if you were to take your cod liver oil, for example, or any type of fat-soluble vitamins, whether it's vitamin E or K2, while you're taking MCT oil, this MCT oil will help the absorption. It will also help the absorption of the DHA and EPA. Those are omega-3 fatty acids. And 15, taking MCT oil will make the transition into a full ketosis much smoother because it'll give the brain more ketones and you're going to have less brain fog, and it'll allow you to transition smoother because sometimes when you transition over, especially like the first day or second day, you're not going to be in 100% ketosis. You'll be like 30%, 40%, 50%. So taking MCT oil gives you the ketones that will make you feel like you're in 100% ketosis. All right, there you have it, the 15 benefits of MCT oil. Hey, if you're liking this content, please subscribe now, and I will actually keep you updated on future videos.